some of the cattiness that also took place yesterday wasn't just in the right-wing media sphere, but also on Capitol Hill. We played that clip. It was breaking that Kevin McCarthy shoved.
Elbowed Sam with his sharp elbows, Tim Burchett, according to Burchett.
Yes, and now we have the actual audio that took place when the shove supposedly happened. And it looks like there could be more problems for McCarthy based upon this. But let's listen to this audio. Honestly, folks, if you've ever been to junior high, you'll get what's going on here. Mm-hmm. But if you... Did
you play the circle game?
The circle game?
If you hold your hands like this and hold...
Oh, yeah. No, my son plays that.
I don't get it.
It's so dumb. But
it's a boy thing?
It's some dumb boy
It helps
thing.
you prepare for the Senate.
But yeah, this is the funniest thing to hear them talk to each other like this is so pathetic. But it's funny. Here is so you get the sound you're going to hear is Burchett is actually in conversations with this a reporter Claudia Grisels for NPR, and then this audio happens.
And for context, Burchett's one of the 8 that voted to.
Burchett is one of the 8 that voted to oust Kevin McCarthy, and we're getting a better sense of why that actually happened. It wasn't quite as ideological, maybe, as we were led to believe.
What's that? We're going to check in on the conference, how it went. It sounds like it went back and forth. And
I think it went all right. Sorry, Kevin. Didn't mean to elbow. Why'd you elbow me in the back, Kevin?
I know. I felt so bad.
Hey, Kevin, you got any guts? Jerk.
Has he done that before?
No.
Huh. That's a new move.
And now he starts to run after him. He's literally running after him. She's running after him.
Great mic sound there.
Hey, Kevin, why don't you walk out and elbow me in the back? You got no guts. You didn't know. They sat there and the reporter said it right there. What kind of chicken move is that? You're pathetic, man. You are so pathetic. What a jerk. You need security, Kevin.
Anyway, jerk.
Didn't he say? He said, "Sorry, I elbowed you." Oh, why'd you elbow me?
Yeah.
You hear that at the beginning?
Yeah, he was so flustered. He was trying to say, "Oh, sorry, you elbowed me, Kevin. I mean, you elbowed me."
Yeah.
Jerk. Pathetic. And then clearly what happened is the reporter was so taken aback that Burchett felt like, I'm looking like a real wimp here.
Yeah.
I got to go run after him, you pathetic.
Oh, crap. I just got punked in front of NPR.
I love that audio, too. It's like what you hear when somebody, like a reporter who's in a war zone, is chasing down some important footage that they need to get. And it's really just the reporter chasing a congressman who wants to confront him about elbowing. Getting elbowed.
It's like, I didn't elbow you.
And I love it how he's he knows. I mean, Burchett knows that he's performing a little bit because he goes "You're a real chicken guy."
Yeah, you're a real chicken.
You know what?
That's a real chicken move.
It's a real chicken move. You big bully. Big bully. Well, it seems like, though, that maybe Burchett knows something that might get Kevin McCarthy into problems.
So after this, he goes on Newsmax.
Well, first of all, he went on everywhere.
Oh, yeah, to talk crap about Kevin McCarthy. And is this the same guy that said that McCarthy questioned his faith, and that's why he turned on McCarthy last minute? Yeah.
He was the one who said that when he was the one where he said that when they were talking about the decision that Burchett was going to pray on it, and McCarthy, you said apparently McCarthy was like, "Oh, you're going to pray on it?"
Yeah.
And that really upset him.
He's maybe the most sensitive member of Congress that I've ever seen, but it's providing us with great entertainment.
You didn't spend too much time with Joe Lieberman, but go ahead.
He also has $17 million in an account that he'll be messing in a lot of people like mine and Nancy Mace's campaigns, I'm sure. And so
I don't know if he does that with Nancy Mace. She could come back at him with some stuff that he doesn't want out there in the public, I think, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, she's already told me. She said, I hope he does that with me, and she'll take care of him. She takes care of her own. But
hold on. Can we hear what the news reporter said? That he seems to be sitting on this big story about Kevin McCarthy.
Is it an intelligence service or is it a news agency?
Yeah.
This is pretty. There's something that Nancy Mace is sitting on that Kevin McCarthy doesn't want out there. Let's play this again.
I know that you know that we know.
Could explain a lot.
and a lot of people like mine and Nancy Mace's campaigns, I'm sure. And so
I don't know if he does that with Nancy Mace. She could come back at him with some stuff that he doesn't want out there in the public, I think, if you know what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
She's already told me.
We don't know
she
what
said,
you're
I
saying.
hope he does that with me, and she'll take care of him. She takes care of her own. But all
right, wait. And now I think it's important also to look at this guy on what this NewsMax. Look at his co-host, because she has a look on her face like maybe, I don't know if she knows or what. That's what really fascinating.
Pretend like you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, watch her face while he says this.
a lot of people like mine and Nancy Mace's campaigns, I'm sure. And so
I don't know if he does that with Nancy Mace. She could come back at him with some stuff that he doesn't want out there in the public, I think, if you know what I'm saying.
Ooh.
Yeah, she's already told me. She said, I hope he does that with me, and she'll take care of him. She takes care of her own. But
Well, it's just interesting because Nancy Mace...
Where's Nancy Mace? Get her on the phone. Let's find out what's going on here.
Yeah, Nancy Mace was considered a very bizarre flip, given her efforts to kind of look more moderate, and the Gates and wing of that party being more associated with the conservative far righters. So people speculate as to what that decision was. Was it to differentiate herself? But it sounds like there's something quite personal between her and McCarthy, and according to the NewsMax anchor, that he didn't behave that properly or did something wrong. I don't know.
I mean, it really would be irresponsible for us not to speculate
Obviously.
and to set up some type of like pool to see what it was. I mean, it sounds sort of personal, doesn't it?
Kevin McCarthy was married in 1992, and it seems like he still is. Judy Wages, Judy McCarthy.
I mean, I wonder what Nancy Mace would have access to that somebody else wouldn't.
Or what she might have experienced in the workplace.
Well, I guess we'll never know unless people start asking Nancy Mace.
Unless
Maybe they
NewsMax
should.
reporter maybe asks a source or two instead of doing a wink and a nod.
I mean, it sounds like NewsMax reporter knows. It's like one of those things. It sounds like, when she's coming on the show.
Yeah.
Before they go live, she's like, oh, Kevin McCarthy is a blankety blank because he blankety blanked.
Yeah, but he's got Newsmax not covering the Republican Party very aggressively, you might say. Probably needs to get the green light from some people before he makes that kind of accusation against one of the top fundraisers in the party.
I like it, though.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to have to save the...
Oh, and remember she wore that scarlet letter on her. Morpheus just I just glanced at the IMs. Remember? She wore that big scarlet letter with the A on it.
Yeah, because of her vote.
Because
Right.
of her vote. But I wonder if there was some
It's
other
a
message.
double entendre.
Yeah.
Because everybody was like, we wonder if she knows what the scarlet letter stands for.
But she did that prayer breakfast thing.
Prayer
too.
breakfast thing where she was like, my husband wanted to have sex in the morning, and then I had to get to the prayer breakfast. She's kind of an odd lady.
I wonder what's going on. Boy, that's the kind of intrigue we need more of, ladies and gentlemen.
Where are your guts, Kevin?
I can't wait. Can't wait for this to come out about Mike Johnson too.